So Tony Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This was the greatest fight that never happened. Everybody wanted that fight. Every MMA fan, every UFC fans, they wanted that fight to happen. And UFC scheduled that fight for 5 times. Okay, Tony Ferguson versus Khabib for 5 times, and that fight not happened. Never happened. Okay, and then Khabib took retirement from the UFC after winning. 29 fights without losing. He was undefeated. But Tony Ferguson, on the other hand, is keep losing. When he was the champion, okay, Tony Ferguson is in his prime, okay. He was in 12 fight winning streak, and then everybody was like, Tony Ferguson is the only one fighter who could have defeated Khabib Nurmagomedov. He was the only one fighter, okay. But right now, after taking the damage from Justin Gaethje, he took like a lot of damages from the Justin Gaethje. He's not the same. He's not the boogeyman of MMA anymore. He's old. He's weak. But when he was in his prime, definitely we can say that it would be a very, 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 very demanding and very, very amazing fight to see. But that never happened. And Khabib took retirement for a good reason. And after that, Tony Ferguson is just keep struggling. He's in 7 fight losing streak. Recently, he lost against PD Pamphlet, and even David Gorgins decided to help Tony Ferguson, and he was training with him. So it was like Hell Week. Tony Ferguson went to the Hell Week with David Gorgins. So was amazing. I was like, okay, okay, David Gorgins um, training him, so definitely he is going to win this fight. But he lost against PDP led. Tony Ferguson was very, very good fighter. Brock Lesnar's favorite fighter, everybody's favorite fighter. A very, very unique personality in UFC. But unfortunately, he's facing losses after losses. I don't even know when he gonna win again in UFC. And people are saying he's old, he should get retirement, but he's a warrior. Pain is nothing. It's like a famous dialogue from Tony Ferguson, which is, when you hurt, how do you feel? You lay it down, right? You take a second, you do all of this. But when I'm hurt, I love this because this is the realest feeling you can ever have. Because crying could be fake, happiness could be fake, but pain, that's real. Pain. He's the type of guy who wears sunglasses in dark and heat mental pipes to heat mental pipe heat metal pipe to heal leg injuries. He's like very, very amazing fighter, and like everybody wanted that fight, Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. Like I think Tony Ferguson would have win the fight against Khabib, but that fight never happened. By the way, what do you think? Like, if that fight would happen, like, who could have been? Do you like Tony Ferguson or not? Let me in the comments.